This big brother is fishing the dung pit. It seems like it's getting hard stuff. He slammed. Suddenly, a body in protective clothing floated up. The big brother was frightened and fell down. This corpse seems to have a soul. Drifting towards him slowly. Big brother can't hold it anymore. First, younger brother. This is a God of America that I recently visited. Where is God? God is prophesying. The film was released in 2009. Said that a deadly virus broke out in the United States at this time. This virus can spread through the air. And scientists haven't been able to come up with an antidote. It can be said, those who are infected can only wait to die. To say that at the beginning, the brother was also lucky. Luckily enough to survive. They can still have a girlfriend. I'm sour. At this moment, 4 people are rushing to the mildly affected area. But on the way, they were stopped by a flat-headed brother. Brother Flathead said his car is out of gas. I want to exchange food for some oil. But at this moment, my younger siblings suddenly saw. Flathead's daughter has been infected. Who would dare to eat your food? I was so scared that I slammed on the accelerator and was about to slip. The two sides inevitably clashed. In the end, Big Brother slipped away. But the car was badly damaged. Injure the enemy and hurt yourself 800. It didn't take long to drive. The eldest brother's car was completely out of order. At this time, Sandy made a suggestion. Bring the gasoline back and drive Pingtu's car. Think about it. There is a risk of infection when going back. But if you don't go back, you can only wait for death here. In the end, the 4 of them walked back shamelessly. To prevent infection, they use a diaphragm to keep the father and daughter behind. Clean the car with disinfectant again. Then they found an emergency center. Everyone get out of the car to check. Only sister-in-law chose to stay with the girl. But who could think of this kind deed? But it didn't bring good rewards to Desau. The girl's infectious disease broke out suddenly saw. Gasping, unable to breathe. The situation is critical. Sister-in-law turned her mind. Tear the diaphragm. I want to forcibly put on the ventilator for the girl. But she was accidentally sprayed with blood on her face. The infectious disease hasn't escaped now. The situation of my companions is not optimistic. Unexpectedly, the CDC has already fallen. No way, they can only go home. But when the two meet, Desau was kicked out of the team for fear. So I concealed what had just been infected. At this moment the girl suddenly wanted to shit. Want dad to take her. But brother Pingtu refused. Because he was worried that his eldest brother would take the opportunity to abandon them. Helpless, the girl is too weak. Fell down without taking 2 steps. Which dad suffered this scene. Brother Pingtu immediately apologized to his daughter. But before going to the toilet, he did the only thing he could do. Humbly begged the workers not to leave them. But Yi is not the person. Even if he doesn't want to. But I was forcibly pulled into the car and left by my eldest brother. Brother Flathead heard the movement behind him. But he didn't let his daughter look back. But silently sang her favorite nursery rhyme. 2 words. Brother and his group found a villa. During the period, the sister-in-law was infected. I feel very down and never say a word. Brother thought his wife was lonely. Looking for a chance to forcefully come here? Desau was dumbfounded at the time. But she still didn't tell the truth. Until that evening. The owners of the villa came back and found them. They drove the 2 brothers away. Want to keep the girls. When undressing the girls for inspection, the viral erythema on my sister-in-law was discovered by everyone. Everyone fry the pot instantly. The owners just drove them away. Don't even dare to ask for another girl who is not sick. Along the way, the 4 of them were speechless. The younger siblings in the back row with my sister-in-law. Seeing Desau's handprints, she hides far away. But more worried, I must have been the eldest brother who had been in close contact. If there is a contradiction, there must be a conflict. It didn't take long, eldest brother couldn't help it. He got his wife out of the car. Drop some more water, a blanket or something. Let her fend for herself. A pair of birds of the same forest flies each other. The car is running out of gas. A car happened to be in front of you. The eldest brother who just broke up in love directly swung his tail and forced him to stop each other. The second brother stepped forward to ask for petrol. But the other party didn't have much, so I didn't give it. I don't know that there are not many BBS. Don't give it, then I'll grab it. Before passing by, I hit my eldest brother's leg with a small counterattack. The second brother's mentality also exploded. If they don't give oil, you have to kill. Yesterday, you were the biggest loser in love. The obedient second brother and the eldest brother clashed for the first time. This also planted the seeds for the next brothers to turn against each other. The second brother intends to relieve the inflammation of the eldest brother's leg injury. But when he took off his eldest brother's pants, I accidentally saw the viral erythema on my eldest brother's leg. It's over. It seems that big brother is still infected. The second brother was so scared that he couldn't hold the medicine. He peeked at the pistol behind the older brother. I don't know what he is thinking at the moment. Brother still knows his second brother. Move the gun slightly. Do everything without saying. Infectious diseases are eroding quickly. Brother was going to die that night. After the younger siblings saw the unconscious eldest brother, encouraged the second brother to come soon. The second brother gritted his teeth. Step forward and sneak away the pistol and key. But when the two want to slip. Oh, I found out that my eldest brother left a hand. The key is fake. Brother smiled bitterly and walked over. He held the real key and said, if you really want to abandon me, kill me first. The gunfire finally rang. No one can think of the second brother who opposed the eldest brother's killing from beginning to end. The first person killed was his brother. Finally, come to the summary of the first mountain song. Brothers are born from the same root. The catastrophe is coming. The epidemic virus is terrible. But it's not as risky as people's hearts. This is DOZ, said the movie. I am DOZ. Please pay attention to your favorite friends. See you next time.